The lion's hunger and the fox's plan. On a sunny morning, under the shade of a giant tree in the middle of a vast jungle, the old lion sat, surveying his kingdom from his high den. He was starving, and his eyes scanned the horizon for a suitable prey to satisfy his growing hunger. Suddenly, an idea struck him. Why tire himself out hunting when he had clever allies to do it for him? That's when he summoned his cunning friend, the fox, who always seemed to have a clever plan to fulfill the lion's desires. The fox approached cautiously, his head held high as usual, knowing he had a trick up his sleeve. With his small, sharp eyes full of mischief, the fox greeted the lion. "Good morning, mighty lion. What is it that you desire today?" The lion let out a roar that shook the jungle and answered in a deep, growling voice, "I am starving, fox, so hungry that I might eat you if you don't find me a meal immediately." The lion lunged toward the fox, making the poor creature feel for a moment that his end was near. But the fox, as always, remained calm and smiled slyly, saying, "No need for anger, great king. I have a brilliant idea. I'll bring you a big, fat donkey, and you'll have a feast you'll never forget." The lion moved back slightly, his gaze still suspicious. "A donkey? And how exactly are you going to trick a donkey into coming here willingly?" The fox chuckled slyly and replied, "Leave that to me. I have ways that only the crafty know." Then, without wasting any time, he darted into the jungle, whispering his plan under his breath. The fox meets the donkey. After hours of wandering, the fox finally came across a lush green meadow, where the unsuspecting donkey was peacefully grazing. The donkey was calm, unaware of the danger that awaited him. The fox approached slowly, making soft, friendly noises so as not to alarm the donkey. Then, in a cheerful voice, he said, "Good morning, dear donkey. How are you today?" The donkey raised his head, surprised, and answered kindly, "Hello, fox. I'm doing well. How can I help you?" With a mischievous smile, the fox began to weave his tale. "Ah, my friend, I have wonderful news. The mighty lion is looking for a new king of the jungle, and I've heard that he wants someone strong and brave, just like you, to take the crown." The donkey's eyes widened in amazement. "Me? A king? That's an incredible honor. But, do you think I deserve such a title?" The fox carefully chose his words, manipulating the donkey's emotions. "Of course. You're strong, loyal, and most importantly, you have a kind heart. The lion doesn't just seek strength, he's looking for wisdom, too, and you possess both." The donkey, flattered and lost in thought, brayed excitedly, "This is amazing. Where do I go to meet the lion?" The fox replied quickly, "Follow me, I'll take you straight to his den. But remember, when you meet him, show him your strength and courage, don't hesitate for a moment." With those words, the fox led the naive donkey towards the lion's den, hiding his sly smile behind a calm facade. The first encounter with the lion at last, the fox and the donkey arrived at the royal den, where the lion was lurking in the shadows, watching his prey approach. The donkey walked with confidence, his head high, imagining the crown that would soon sit atop it. But the lion had other plans. Before the donkey could say a word, the lion fixed his gaze on him and took a few heavy steps forward. Then, without warning, he lashed out, smacking the donkey on the head with a powerful paw. Bam! The donkey's ears flew off, landing on the ground. The donkey gasped in pain, shocked by the lion's overwhelming strength. He backed away quickly and, terrified, ran as fast as he could into the jungle, his heart pounding with fear. But the lion, furious at his missed opportunity for a meal, roared, "Fox! Bring me that donkey again, or I'll eat you in his place." The fox chuckled under his breath, knowing he'd have to chase the donkey down yet again. Convincing the donkey to return, the fox found the donkey hiding behind a massive tree, trembling from head to hoof, his eyes wide with terror. His poor ears were lying in the grass where the lion had struck him. The fox approached slowly, with a calm, soothing voice, and said, "My dear friend, why did you run away? You were so close to being crowned king." The donkey turned slowly toward the fox, his face a mixture of pain and confusion. "But I lost my ears. How can I be a king without my ears?" Laughing softly, the fox replied, "Oh, don't think of it that way. The lion wasn't trying to hurt you, he was simply removing your ears to make room for the royal crown. How could you wear a crown with your ears in the way?" The donkey paused, considering the fox's words. Strangely, they seemed to make sense. Despite the pain, the donkey nodded slowly and said, "Maybe you're right. All right, I'll go back and face the lion again." And so, the donkey, now earless but still trusting, agreed to return to the lion, unaware of the danger that awaited him once more. The tale of the tale: as the donkey cautiously approached the lion's den for the second time, he kept his distance, wary of another attack. But no sooner had he stepped foot inside the den than the lion, driven by hunger and impatience, pounced again, this time, sinking his teeth into the donkey's tail. Snap! Off went the donkey's tail. With a loud squeal of pain, the donkey fled once again, galloping through the jungle with what little dignity he had left. The lion, now even angrier, bellowed, "Fox! Bring me the donkey again or you'll be the next meal." The fox, still enjoying the absurdity of the situation, found the poor donkey trembling behind a bush. "Why are you panicking, my friend?" the fox asked, shaking his head. "Don't you realize that you can't sit on a royal throne with a tail in the way? The lion was just helping you prepare for your new role." The donkey, confused but hopeful, blinked and replied, "That makes sense, I suppose. Let's go back." The final encounter: for the third time, the donkey approached the lion, his confidence once again boosted by the fox's silver tongue. But this time, the lion wasted no time. He lunged at the donkey and, with one swift and powerful bite, ended the donkey's life for good. Satisfied at last, the lion turned to the fox and commanded, "Skin this donkey and bring me his heart, liver, and brain." The fox, always the opportunist, obeyed happily. He skinned the donkey, but when he reached the brain, he decided to keep it for himself and ate it before returning to the lion with the other organs. When the lion saw that the brain was missing, he growled in frustration, "Where's the brain?" But the fox, ever quick-witted, replied, "Oh, mighty lion, if this donkey had a brain, do you think he would have come back to you 3 times? The lion, after thinking for a moment, let out a deep laugh. "Well said, fox. Well said." Lessons from the story: this story, though simple on the surface, is packed with valuable lessons. The lion teaches us that brute strength without wisdom can lead to rash decisions and missed opportunities. The fox represents those who use their wit to manipulate others. His cleverness shows that intelligence can sometimes outmatch physical power. The donkey symbolizes the dangers of blind trust and failing to learn from past mistakes. Going back to the same situation without thinking can cost you more than you gain.